I already put one ring connector on the end of this wire. Practice off camera so I don't screw it up. Trying to film and put the connector on. So I'll put one on the end of this red wire and show you how I do it. Let me grab one of them. Make sure I grab the right one. Alright. Move the camera here. Using a car dolly as a workbench. It's nice out. Work outside when you can. Alright, first thing you do is you hold that there. Hold the end of the connector. Hold the connector against the end of the wire. Back where the how far the wire will go in. And then make a mark with the knife. Small mark there. And then ideally you'd use wire strippers for this job, but I don't have 4-gauge wire strippers. Sharp knife works well enough. You want to be careful you don't cut too far and cut into the wire on the inside. Get all the paper out of the way. Retract the knife when I'm gonna be setting it down for a while, so I don't grab it, cut myself by accident. Done that more than once. Alright, put it on there. You want the end of the wire, or the end of the spade, well, ring connector in this case, to be as close to the rubber as you can get it. That way nothing can come in contact if you leave a gap and short out later. Now these guys, hydraulic large gauge wire crimpers. It'll do, let's see, it says 0, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, and 13 gauge wires. So 4 gauge. Put this puppy in there. And here, let's get rid of the wire for a second. It wasn't set on close. On the setting to, it was set to open, not close. Crank that down to where it just touches and holds the connector in place. Now we can put our wire in there. That way we have one less thing to hold. And start cranking her down. Let me see if I can't zoom this in so you can see what's going on here. Yep, wrong direction. Alright. These, as you crank on it, these two jaws here get closer together and smash the copper of the connector around the wire. You can see it start to squish up between the two jaws now. Alright, just gotta hold the wire. I can use both hands on the pump. You want to smash it until it won't move anymore. There we go. You crank the knob here. Opens the jaws. Pull the wire out. There we go. Perfect. Now I'll go see how long a wire I need and cut these. Got the first set of batteries wired up here. We go from the positive terminal there to this positive terminal. This negative terminal on the battery, the positive terminal on this battery, the negative terminal on this battery to the negative terminal on the inverter. The reason we hook this negative to this positive is because these are 6-volt batteries. So I need to make them 12-volt batteries for the 12-volt inverter. This is called wiring them in series, and it is the same as how flashlights are wired. Take out the first battery, its positive terminal touches the negative terminal of the battery that's in below it. That makes the 1.5 volt batteries in the flashlight into a 6-volt battery. 3 volts. 1.5 plus 1.5 is 3, not 6. They say don't do math on camera. I thought I could handle that much math. So then, I'm going to wire this negative terminal to this positive terminal. Then wire this negative terminal here to this negative terminal. And this positive to this positive. Now these two batteries, or these 4 batteries, will act as one big 6-volt battery, or 12-volt battery. Then I'll do the same to the last set, and we'll have the full capacity. The next step after that is to attach the solar. So, let's turn the power inverter on. Twelve and a half volts. We're good. Everything's running fine. I'll use this USB port because this is underneath my bed. So I'll use this USB port as my phone charger. When you're hooking up a power inverter like this, make sure the power inverter's off. Lots of sparks when I made the last connection. You don't want to do that. Everything is wired up. Let's turn the power inverter on and see what happens. Hopefully no sparks. Alright, no sparks. And we're getting 12.5 volts out. That's good. Alright, now I gotta do run like an extension cord or something from here through the floor around to the outside of the RV and plug it in, and I'll have juice. So run to Ace, and I'm gonna go grab the fittings for the water tank, and we'll get the water tank all plumbed up next. Might be able to live in this thing by the end of the day.